Hey, JohnRossRule.
Hi there.
What day is it?
The 14th of 18.
2018. What month?
May 5th.
Yeah, and look, this is some kind of grass.
It's very pretty, and we have a size reference too.
Yeah, part of my finger in there. That's the side
That's
view
good.
of it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It really is. It's elaborate. There's so many tiny, beautiful elaborations we don't notice in our world.
Yeah, well, this is certainly one of them.
And that chickadee notices, though.
Yeah, the chickadee knows everything. That may be a young one because it sure sat there
It
for a long time.
looks fuzzy, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And there were 2 or 3 around there at that time. And they were all kind of...
If it wasn't saying, "Come feed me," well,
Yeah.
This is a milkweed.
Yeah.
Syriaca, I think you said. Common.
Common milkweed.
That's it again.
Uh-huh. And
Ready to bloom.
it's just starting to get a little color, so I can't call it bloom yet.
Yeah.
But there's another shot of it.
There's some color in the midrib.
Okay, this gentleman is 100 years old.
Oh,
His name's
goodness.
J. Churchwell. That's on his shirt. And he's moved to the VA, I believe, where he's staying now. And they bring veterans out there pretty often.
This is the quadrifolia milkweed blooming.
Yes, it is. Four leaved.
Right.
And you can see it up close here.
Your juncture.
Yeah. And
there are some of the blooms up close.
they're really beautiful little flowers.
They really are. And I was mystified about them for years and down in the woods.
Uh-huh.
Because they were up on a dry wooded slope behind the house.
Uh-huh. Well,
And were these up on the dry wooded slope by
that's what they are.
park?
Yeah, they are. Okay, this is
The cinquefoil bloom with the birds,
some kind of little bugs on it. Yeah.
bugs on it,
Yeah.
insects, vesters,
Yeah. And we'll
5-leaf cinquefoil.
see a yellow, woodland yellow, which I'm not sure of, but you can see details.
And a dwarf blue or purple larkspur.
Uh-huh. And after we see a couple more of these, we see
The bicolor
birdfoot
birdfoot violet.
And once again, I've said this
viola.
for 5 weeks or something. This is not the place I found it last week.
Oh, that's wonderful. They're popping up everywhere.
And here's Paul O'Neill. He's an artist, and he sells some beautiful paintings down on the square every Saturday. Okay, here's
One of your neighbors.
yeah, this is a
Mama groundhog, woodchuck.
Yeah. And she was eating enough for feeding a bunch of babies, I suspect.
I imagine,
We were just watching her from 50 feet away or something, maybe. Whenever
This is wood nymph, you think? Or?
Yeah, you're right. That's a little miniature version of the wood nymphs. Yeah. And
this is a Bernarda dedima, which we used to save for tea in the winter. We'd dry the whole plant stems.
yeah, that one's not quite open in this particular one, but then you'll see another one.
Has a very nice aroma. Makes a nice tea. One of the woodland mints.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, JohnRossRule. See you next time. Hey, JohnRossRule, what day is it?
May 14th, 18th.
Still.
Yeah, still.
And we're looking at some of the same pictures again, but this is a different one.
Yeah.
This is a member of the Partners Board, Partners for Better Housing.
Mr. Sharp,
Yeah, that's Mr. Sharp's son, who's younger than I am. And this is
a catbird or what?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not a catbird. But it was a beautiful bird in the sunset.
Yeah, it certainly was. And this is a quadrifolia milkweed.
Yeah, anybody that didn't see the first round of this, This is a very beautiful world milkweed. And here's a couple. Let's see, Kelly Jo Scott and Sammy K. Stover. And they were in the woods and sitting on a bench and said, "Oh, would you make our picture?" And I said, "Okay."
That was nice.
So I hope they get to see it one of these days.
Right.
I don't know when I might see them again.
And this is the cemetery board.
The RNCIC
Right.
that keeps needing more workers to raise money to expand the cemetery.
And that was a beautiful mama groundhog.
Yeah, and what do you call this?
I called it, I thought it was fennel.
That's what it is, it's
Finocchio,
fennel.
you know,
Yeah.
wild,
Yeah, that's
bush type,
right. It's
milkweed.
And
What's that?
that's another milkweed.
Yeah, right.
I've got several of them here. That's more milkweed, just a slightly different place there where I found them.
Right.
And this is, of course,
Native honeysuckle.
And here's
Monarda, the mint, the woods mint, that's a type. It's made tea and everything with.
yeah. And it's just a beautiful thing.
It really is, and if you can get it up close enough to see all the details, it's wonderful. Blue-eyed grass, I thought, I guessed.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is, you said it was blooming black locust.
And
They used
it's right there, you know, on the north side of my yard. And so we treasure it when it blooms every year.
I said this looked like monkey flower.
It is. And you can see why they call it that.
Yeah,
That
it
little
does have a
face.
funny face,
Yeah.
so forth, sort of. And this is evening primrose. You said we did, yes,
Yeah.
primrose. I didn't know what kind. I know
Showy,
it's more of the same.
right. Showy evening primrose.
Showy evening primrose.
And usually
Show
you'll
see it
see,
is.
you see a little pink in there, but you'll see more
Right.
in some other batches
I
in
see.
different places. Here's wild onion.
Yeah, looks like it's from the side almost. I guess it isn't.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be on a single stem.
Well, yeah, it's on the stem, but there's some
They reproduce by falling over.
falling over.
And this is Coreopsis, beautiful one kind.
And we'll see, I hope, a lot of those this summer as summer comes on. And here's something we looked at last week, and neither one of us could remember what to call it.
Yeah, right.
It's rose,
Verbena.
right? And we just couldn't think of it.
No. All right.
So I'm just so glad we now can say, well, we can find out something,
Right.
get something right sometimes.
It's
Thank
a
you, John.
Small naturals bouquet.
Yeah.
Thank you.